Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you kind of a little bit more vlog style my non-collection collections. So basically you guys have said you really enjoyed the collection series I did pretty much last month, and I thought, okay, did I share everything that I thought was interesting? And I asked below and you guys said no, you want to see it all. So today I'm going to share with you the things that are in my hygiene or home fragrance that I don't necessarily call collections, meaning I'm not intending to collect them. They just accumulate as you shop, which I think we could all relate to. So today I'm going to share my hand sanitizers, my little PocketBac holders, my body butters. What else are you going to see today? The minis you'll see today, the hand soaps. So the only thing I'm going to save for a separate video is my wallflowers, the refills and the plugs. I do collect those, so it didn't feel like it fit, but also that would make this video really long, and I have some fun things to kind of add into that video, so that will be the last one that's separate. But this one I'm just calling my non-collection collections because by no means do I own just a couple of any of those things, but I never intend to like become a PocketBac collector. It's just that they have some really interesting scents, and I'll pick up multiples in a sale, and then I end up with a little bit of leftover. But these are really fun things for me to incorporate into little gifts, so I don't mind to have them. I don't buy them with the person in mind, but I'll just have little bits of minis for a little office gift, or I love throwing a PocketBac into a giveaway or into my Mercari orders. I constantly throw a little PocketBac into those if I can make it fit into the shipping weight. So I am going to do that real quick, turn the camera around. We're going to go through the rest of this room, little pockets of that collection, and I'm just going to share with you the overview of it, maybe pull out a few of my favorites, but for the most part, it's just going to be a little kind of show you how I store it, show you everything, and then I'll pop back on at the end to do the soap portion because that's going to be really hard to do where I have them. They're like under a cupboard and I don't want to get stuck down there. So we're going to start with looking at those other little parts of the collection, and then we'll end with the soaps. I'll show you where I store them, but we'll kind of go through them back to this style. So see you in a second. Okay, guys, so we are going to start down here. Sorry for the bad angle and the bad lighting. This is my little, basically, makeup organizer. And in the very bottom drawer, I kind of keep, like I said, this is the start of a very unorganized video of all my non-collection collections. So as you can see, I do have a few PocketBacs, but not the most. I don't necessarily feel like I collect these. But probably in the last year, I have found quite a few of the PocketBacs to be super cute. Last Christmas, I put together a little PocketBac Christmas tree that I shared with you guys. So that kind of, I don't know, not justifies, but that's kind of why I've picked up some of these. So this one was sent to me from Aries, Ashley. She sent me that little cute one. And then I do have just a few from Christmas in here. Again, nothing like exciting, but a couple of these little s'mores. I have the shake from like last summer. This is right by my window, so it's really bad lighting. This little Christmas cup. I have the popcorn. I have a couple of those really cute bears. And then in this drawer also, I keep all of my PocketBacs. So like I have Gingham Love. Nothing too exciting. I have a few of the new pink bubblegum ones. But I just use these up in, as I go. And like I said, the ones I seem to keep, like Peppermint Sugar Cookie, these are some of my favorites. But yeah, I don't have this organized by any means. This is just like thrown into this drawer. I'm going to pause real quick and I will put it back together and show it to you with the body butters. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my body butters as I put them back in this drawer. Like I said, I kind of straightened that out, but that's not something that I typically collect. It's just kind of something that over time I've had a little bit of overstock of. But this was from something I found at TJ Maxx. It's Cocoa Pebbles. It smells just like chocolate. And I just store these body butters kind of like upright like this. I have this frosted coconut snowball. This one is in the cloud butter. Love this, and I love the regular. Do not like the Glotion. So we are just going to run through these. Here is one of the Glotions that I've actually used. So I was like, okay, gotta stick to it, but it's not bad. It's just that it's super glittery, but the scent is amazing. And then another one of the cloud is the Twisted Peppermint. I just use a little bit of these. I, don't collect them, but look, I've got quite a few. I have a You're the One, also a Glotion. So we'll just start another little row back here. Sorry if I'm huffing and puffing. I don't know why I am. Honey Wildflower. This is a really, really nice one. And this is just in a body butter, but it's nice and thick. There's that one. I have the Fairy Tale, which is a Glotion. So I have a lot of those. And then I have just a couple of the newer ones. Fresh Getaway is really nice. This is such a fresh citrus scent. This is in the whipped body butter, which is my favorite, but I do like the cloud as well. And then my last one is a Pink Pineapple Sunrise. I need to pull these out because these are going to be great for summer. And then the very last thing that's in this drawer, and then I'll show you the final, is just a couple bigger bottles of hand sanitizer that just kind of barely fit, but I don't really have a collection of that either. So this is my first drawer to share with you all of just my little PocketBacs, my body butters, and my sanitizers. Here's the next part of my non-collection collection. Some crates over there. That's some newer summer stuff I'm going to put out. So that's not actually in the collection. But this drawer right here, hold on. This has my minis in it. It's something stuck. There we go. So this is how I store my minis. I know it's a little crazy. Can't believe I'm sharing this with you all. This is my little bag of like car refills. I'm not sold on the car refills. They just have some cute little things to put on your visor, but I use the Gain ones. I use some ones just from the, store, just as much as the Bath and Body Works ones. But in here, I just have a few scents that I've collected. I usually pick these up at SAS. So I have like Vanilla Bean Noel, Renew Refresh, Snickerdoodle, Champagne Toast, some for Aaron's truck like Bourbon. This is Beautiful Day. This is Cinnamon Caramel Swirl. So just whatever I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I don't want those heavy gourmands. Sometimes I just like fresh scents, but Cucumber Melon, Flannel, that'd be for Aaron's truck, Twisted Peppermint. Again, definitely don't collect, but over time I definitely accrued quite a few. So this is not organized whatsoever, but in here I have all of my minis. So these are all my mini sprays, my mini lotions. These are hand creams. A lot of times I get these only at SAS or with those free coupons, but I have Firecracker Pop, lots of those. Those were probably on sale. Hot cocoa and cream, raspberry sugar. This I got for like at the outlet. This is where I have all my hand sanitizer sprays. Like I said, I don't really want to go through each one because it's like a lot, but this is basically the overview of all of my minis. Don't collect them, but this is kind of just like where I keep them. So Insanity will never be completely organized. Let me show you the other drawer. So this drawer, oops, I have to straighten that up. This is my wallflower drawer, so I'll show you that later. And then this is my last drawer of like Bath and Body Works stuff. These are just some bags I like to keep on hand for gifts. Lids that I keep in case they come without lids. This back here is some wallflowers that I'm going to share with you in a separate video. So we'll just do a little peek. Those are just like, backup wallflowers. These are my room sprays. Again, none of these are collections because this is all I have. So it's not something I collect, but they take a long time to go through. So I have like peppermint sugar cookie, champagne toast, some Christmas ones left over. This is this is raspberries and with vanilla. I thought I had a sugared watermelon somewhere. This is pink watermelon. There's sugared watermelon. That was from last year. I bought as many as I could, get. White t-shirt. So I love these. I use them in the bathrooms or in my car. This is also something Aiden picked up. It's shapeable soap. Don't collect it. And then this is the only product I have like this. It's a Shimmer Fizz Body Lotion, Firecracker Pop. So this is just, like I said, some extra storage. I like those bags for gifts. And now let's move on to the soaps. Hey guys. So this video is actually like the second time this has ever happened where I filmed the whole video and then the audio wasn't working. So I'm in a different outfit. I'm in a different complete look here. so like the thumbnail is gonna look different, but I had filmed my collections of things I'm not collecting, and that included my PocketBacs, which I know the footage on that was a little crazy. I don't have those things organized, so they're just kind of like in little piles here and there in my office. So I shared the PocketBacs and the minis with you, and my room sprays, just again, body butters, things that weren't actual items I was collecting, just to show you that even if it's something that you're not collecting, you can still end up with quite a bit of it. So the last part, the part where the audio cut out, was my hand soaps, which really makes me sad because I got down into the cupboards and I organized them. So I have a basket, which is crazy, a big basket, this size in each bathroom under the sink, which holds all my soaps. All of my soaps are the foaming. I don't dislike the gentle gel. I really like them, but I find that my son uses a lot and it just leaves gobs in the sinks, and I don't love that. So I just stick with the foaming for now. But yeah, that's just my preference basically, so I don't have to clean off like gel hardened soaps in our sinks. And you know, we go through 2 in each bathroom a month and 1 in the kitchen, just because we mostly wash our hands in the bathroom. So what I had done in that video that I can't show you because it's already done, was separate all of my soaps with you guys. It's painful to talk about because it was such a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time. I got the organizing part done because basically what I had done was just thrown soaps here and there. So I wasn't focusing on like what I had, especially in terms of when I went to count them for my video with Ashley, I had 57. Well, just in this process, I found like 10 more. So I have about 65 soaps right now, which again, I don't collect hand soaps. So it was just kind of shocking that I found that many and realized that even though we use at least 4 to 5 a month, in our small household of 3 people, that I had that many accumulated. So it's very easy, even if you're not collecting something, to accumulate. So what I'm gonna show you in this video is just basically which ones I stuck in each bathroom. And then I have my spring Easter soaps set out so that, you know, like I found when I was sorting that I had plenty of Easter soap from last year. And then I got those set out. And then I actually have a basket that I'm gonna go ahead and let coworkers and friends and family go through so that I only have less than 50 soaps on hand, which is not a dramatic declutter. So I didn't want to call it a declutter, but I just decided that I thought that would be a better use of all this soap, especially with prices going up for everyone. I thought this would be quite a nice little, here, have a little treat on me because of my shopping problem. So I'm going to go through those soaps real quick. Now, some of these I might end up putting in my bathrooms first, so you may see a couple of these in an empty, but for the most part, I have a trip. I know this is a really long mid-intro because this is at the middle of the video, but I'm just explaining all the things that happened. But I have a little trip home, so I'm going to put a bunch in a bag. I know my family loves getting some of my Bath & Body Works leftovers. And then I have several coworkers that love Bath & Body Works as well. They'll give me coupons and things, so I think this is a nice exchange. Like, they've given me free singlet coupons and free product coupons, so they get a little hand soap out of the deal. And then I'll show you which soaps are just going to be in storage in the bathroom. So we're going to jump in. I'm just going to quickly share the soaps I have on hand. For the most part, I do a good job of rotating, so there's not any terribly old soaps in here. These are a lot from 2020, 2021. And then I just purchased some Easter soaps, but I'm not mad at myself for doing so because I know that I liked the packaging. But I was just like, I have like 3 from last year left over. So the ones I'm gonna let some friends and family, coworkers go through, Sweet Mint Rain. This one is really nice. And I was trying to not just do, there really are no scents in my collection I don't like. So these are scents I like. These are not scents I'm giving away because I dislike them. It's just that I don't need 67 soaps. I've got a sugared, sweet sugared sprinkles. Now I just have this in so many forms. I have sweet sugared sprinkles, sprinkled donut. They all kind of smell the same. We're just gonna keep going. Golden Sands. This is actually I'm gonna stick in my own bathroom. I love the scent of this. This is coconut water, vanilla orchid, and water lily. It's such a pretty smelling soap. I have a mango Mai Tai, really nice soap for summer. a coastal watermelon. You'll see I have a couple of these. That's why there's one in this little giveaway. This is probably the only one that they're gonna have to smell to see if they like it. This is strawberry lemon. I like the scent of this. It's like strawberry lemonade, but some people think it's off-putting and smells like, you know, cat pee. So I don't want to just give this to someone or gift it. I want them to smell it and be like, oh, I like that. So there's that one. So controversial. And then I have like a Mary Cherry Cheer, which is just a cherry scented soap, so it doesn't have to be a Christmas soap. Pumpkin apple, it's just your basic fall scent. I have a blueberry lemonade. I like those kind of scents for summer soap, so I've just tried it, so I thought I would pass it on. A raspberry tangerine. This is one of my favorites, blackberries and basil. See, I have favorites in here. I'm just, you know, got to get rid of some. White Cabernet, or white cranberry Cabernet. Sorry, there's the packaging there. White cranberries, jasmine petals, and blonde oak wood. And then we have an afternoon apple picking. I'm trying to go too fast here. And a Once Upon a Lime lemon lime fizz, which this is a newer soap. So not old soaps I'm giving away or anything. I just thought I picked a few, put them in this basket, and I'm gonna feel so good to like just share my love with others. So let me switch out this basket and I'll show you. These are the ones that are going in my bathroom. Put this over here. That hopefully I can edit out or won't be too weird. So let's start here. So I have a blueberry crumble, and basically I sorted these fall, winter, summer, spring, and then just others like some signature scents and things like that. So the blueberry crumble, I have blackberries and basil, a lot of Halloween soaps. I just didn't get to using them all. Sugared Spell. This is Spooky Sugared Lemon, Gumdrops, and Sweet Musk. I really like that one. And I have 2 of those. I have 2 Wicked Apple. This is a nice caramel apple scent. I really enjoy it in all forms. And then I have a Candy Corn Marshmallow. So these are just the different like fall ones I have, and I organize them. So when that time comes around and the packaging's speaking to me, if I still have this whole row, I don't need it. I'm really going to, and you guys can hold me accountable, I'm gonna use up at least half of this soap before I buy more. I'm hoping to be able to do that. I know like when SAS comes around, if soaps are in there, it's really hard to say no, but I wanna have a dent because I'm not gonna get a third big old container of soap. We don't need it. Pistachio Cream Puff. Again, these are some that caught my attention because I didn't have anything like it in my collection. Pistachio, almond, and whipped vanilla. This is one of my favorite soaps, Coconut Mint Drop. This one, I'm so surprised doesn't have a chocolate note because I just kind of smell like a York peppermint patty with this one. White Coconut, Iced Peppermint, Winter Musk. Love it. Then I have Just Chillin'. Again, this was one I picked up for SAS. I would have probably just strayed away from Sparkling Icicles, with Sparkling Citrus, Golden Sandalwood, and Bergamot. So again, I've pretty much got these organized, but I may switch out some, but basically I just wanted 25-ish in each bathroom, and then we're gonna be calling it good. Peppermint Sugar Cookie. I have 2 crushed candy cane. I was so thankful that Suzette sent me a couple because I couldn't find that one anywhere, and I really love that one. And a pink petal tea cake. I know this one came out last year. That one is so nice. And some I do like hold on to when I smell it and I don't have anything like it. I'm like, oh, I'll just put it in the back. But now I have so many in the back. Marshmallow Flurries, another one I picked up at SAS. Strawberry Pound Cake. A Hip Hop Hooray Sprinkled Donut, again from last Easter. Another Pistachio Cream Puff. A Frosted Moscow Mule. White t-shirt, and I'm just showing you these briefly because I don't think that we want to be here forever with notes and me smelling them and things. Pink Apple Punch. If you have any questions though, feel free to leave them down below because I will answer you guys. I always do. Cookies and Cream Milkshake, that was from last summer. This one's from this summer. Pink Pineapple Sunrise. Pineapple Prosecco. A Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. This was a SAS find too. So a lot of times I don't just do the 5 for 6 for 27 or what it is. I'll just buy a bunch at SAS, or when they have like their Try It and Believe It sale, I bought a bunch for Christmas. So, I mean, I'm working through them. You see them in my empties, but I have a lot now. This one I really love. I'm using this right now. It's Pink Peach Blossom. This smells so delicious. It's Peach Nectar, Magnolia Petal, and Mandarin. And then to round out the ones in my bathroom, I have 2 of this one, 1,000 Wishes. I want to use it last. I used one up right away. I grabbed like 3, but I love this scent. And so I don't know if it'll ever come back in hand soap. So I'm not in a rush to use those. Now let me stick this back up here. I have one more basket to show you of soap, you guys. I know. Here we go. So this is the one in Aiden's bathroom. So there's going to be a lot of those like fun soaps in here, you know, with the cute little names. He likes to come out and tell me some kind of funny joke about them, which I enjoy his sense of humor. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's really funny. So this is a vanilla cloud, and a lot of times I'll pull for the kitchen. So there's some kitchen ones in here too. This one is whipped vanilla, apple blossom, and sandalwood. I really like this one. And most of these I've had at least one other one of. This is, I don't know why I buy things in 2, trying to stop that bad habit as well. Pink strawberry. This is from the Fresh and Clean, or Gentle and Clean line. I didn't really notice a difference at all in, like, you know, if it left any film behind or anything. So I like these, but they just never like wowed me enough to go fully into the Gentle and Clean only. This is Sweet Strawberry, Juicy Orange, and Lush Metals. This was my favorite. And then I have a Kitchen Mandarin. So this is kind of like my kitchen line here, but the same for his basket. I did some fall, winter, and some summer ones. A Blueberry Bellini, Autumn S'mores, Marshmallow Fireside, a Once Upon a Lime. Again, he really likes these little cutesy character packaging, so he's always like, Once Upon a Lime, get it? And I'm like, got it, kid. Love You Cherry Much, Coconut Cream Pie, Fiji White Sands. Like I said, these will all be perfect for the next few months, so I don't need any summer soaps. Keep telling myself that. Cozy Vanilla Cream, White Coconut Caramel, What's the Scoop Cherry Vanilla Float. I had like 3 of these last year. Love this one. It has a juicy cherry, shaved coconut, vanilla cream. It's really good. You Cake My Breath Away. Again, I just get these because I think they're cute for his bathroom. Of lavender marshmallow, another one I don't plan to use anytime soon. There's just a few that I'm like, until I can get another one. Marshmallow Fireside, just a favorite scent for the winter and the fall. Blueberry Crumble. So again, I have a lot of dupes, or not dupes, doubles in here. This is Treat Yourself Blueberry Glazed Donut. I like blueberry a lot. Blueberry glazed fresh baked donut and sprinkles, but I have a lot of donut kind of gourmand scents in the hand soap. Another Coastal Watermelon. Like this. We like what we like. Strawberry Pound Cake. Toasted Vanilla Chai. Now I'll tell you, Aaron, he really just wants his orange. What is the brand? You know, the dial soap. So we have that next to my fancy one. And he's always arguing that I don't, these aren't antibacterial, so they're not doing anything. I'm like, vigorous 20 seconds with warm water under the sink. Doesn't matter about that. Plus I use hand sanitizer. So that's our little cute battle. A Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. So again, just a bunch of fall ones in here. Another sprinkled donut, hip hop hooray. And finally, this is his absolute favorite one, Feliz Navidad, the Fresh Mint Apple. So those are all the soaps that are in Aiden's bathroom to use up. And then finally, I have just the ones I've recently picked up. So these don't fit in any containers. So these will be all the ones that we're going to try to use up for March and April. A Pink Pineapple Sunrise. Again, I knew how much soap I had, but until you like take them, because again, we have like a closet for our bathroom, an under the sink for Aiden's, under the kitchen sink. There's another closet in the hallway. So I had to kind of gather all my little non-collection collections and go, oh, this is a collection. You have to get over yourself. A Lavender Marshmallow. So I can use that other one because I have one in here. A Blackberry and Basil. Somebody Loves You Sprinkled Donut. I bought all 3 of these because I really love the colors of the packaging. A Happy Easter Tutti Frutti Candy. And a Mango Papaya Paradise. A Hot To It Pink Apple Punch. Again, I probably had 3 pink apple punch, but it was the color of the packaging. And then the final one is this Watermelon Lemonade, which I truly bought for the color. So I am really glad I did this video. I apologize to you all in the filming of it. It was kind of sporadic and all over the place, but I was just trying to organize as I went. And I didn't really want to just sit in front of you and hold up each product. But with the soaps, with that footage being ruined, I mean, it had no sound. I tried to mess with it. I had Aaron try to mess with it because sometimes he can fix my stuff and I restarted my phone. I couldn't figure it out. So I just sat down and filmed this part with you. But basically, it was really good to organize each of those areas. So after like I filmed what was in there, I straightened it up. I hope I showed you, I think I showed you the straightened up version. And then now I have a soap plan, which I don't think everyone should need a soap plan, but when you have 67 soaps, you kind of need a soap plan. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm happy to give some away. I wish shipping wasn't so crazy because I would ship it to you all, but it is bananas, the cost of shipping things, not worth the soap, really. But, you know, I'm good now. I know I have plenty. And, you know, I'm better knowing. So I really appreciate whoever said they would love to watch this video, because I kind of thought, would this be interesting? But I kind of really love knowing the things that I'm starting to accumulate a little bit that I do not plan to have collections of. Like, the PocketBacs are cute. I love the sprays, but they last forever. So I had like 10 hand sanitizer sprays that will get me into 2023. I really truly only collect candles and the fine fragrance mists. Everything else, I'm really just trying to dial back, my perfumes too, but dial back to a point where I'm still gonna buy, but I just don't need to have the backups that I do. Now, if you have more than me or less than me, that's not what this is about at all. For me, it's just that I do love to shop. I love to find new things. I love to try new things. So like when I find 3 or 4 of the same soap, I know I loved it. I was excited about it, but I didn't take into consideration how much soap I had at home I was bringing those 4 soaps into. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a better job. You'll still see me buy other things. I have to always say that because I don't want to hurt anyone that would think that like a no buy for me is possible. It's just not. But being mindful of how much you have is really helpful. Last year, I'd say I probably had half this much, and I just gave myself the allowances of, well, I haven't filled my drawers yet, or it's really, really cheap and it will never be this cheap again, or I watched too much, you know, other content that I was like just making too many lists and it get a little out of hand. So all I have to do for me to feel better, because again, it's not a money thing per se. Of course, with the cost of everything going up, it's nice to have a little bit more of a control about what's coming in because everything's more expensive. Inflation is real right now. You know, a lot of the things that I wasn't worried about last year, I'm worried about this year, like gas and food. I mean, not that any of it was ever like inexpensive or free, but like now it's tightening my budgets so I can still purchase, but I just am being a little bit more selective. And you may not feel that way because again, I know I see what you see in the videos, but I'm constantly doing this with my collection, just going through it, because it's not like an OCD thing. It's more like I've already forgotten like how many soaps I had without organizing them and just rotating them. I went ahead and bought this many that won't fit into the containers, and I'm giving away like 15 because I want to have just enough that it's not impeding on the other people I live with, their space. Like they get some space in the cupboards too. And also that I could see us using this up. Like using, you know, for a month, I could at least use up half of my collection this year. That's good. So that's the plan. Let me know down below, what are your non-collection collection items? Like what have you given yourself the allowance of having, not a collection of, but you have a little bit. And have you been doing this process? Like I'm going to explain a little bit more in a follow-up video, but I've been really working on my word of the month, and this month was balance, and next month I'm going to do progress. And I like balance because I had other goals. I have YouTube goals. I have some job related goals, and I also had some health goals. Like I've had a couple of health things come up, nothing that I, you know, even want to tell you all about because it's kind of silly, but to make me stop and think, am I working on that daily? Am I putting my 100% behind that? And, you know, where do I want it to be in 6 months? And am I doing things today to get me there? Like that kind of stuff. So, and that happens with my collection too. Stopping and looking at everything. I feel like I'm like preaching now, I'm so sorry. But stopping and looking at everything really helps me, because there will be a soap sale that will come up and I will be able to say no because I just saw all that I have. If these were still under the cupboards, I would probably allow myself to get a few. I don't need to now. So unless some scent comes out that just is something I've never heard of before, I really probably have something super similar to a watermelon or a pink apple punch or a donut scent that I could just pull out and use right then and there and save myself a little bit of money. So that's what this is all about. It's not no buying, but it's mindful buying. Okay, that's enough of that. So thank you guys for watching this video. It is all over the place. I'll try to edit a little bit of it out if I can, and I'll find a really interesting video to come before and after it. So it'll just be like sandwiched, Oreo cookied into two really, really awesome videos. But this one is important. So if you've watched this point, Coastal Watermelon in the comments, and just share with me your thoughts on non-collection collections that you might have in your home. I would love to chat with you guys in the comments. It's my favorite part. But I have to say goodbye. Have a great day, and I will see you in a video probably tomorrow. A really, really fun, exciting one. Bye, guys.